Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm Marilyn and my channel is Making with Marilyn. Now I do all things crafty, but one of my favorite crafts is sublimation, and I especially love to do sublimation on hard substrates. So in today's video, I'm going to make a couple of sublimation necklaces for my two great nieces. Now before I turn the camera around and show you everything I'm going to use, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing that. And then if you do, tap the bell and then select the all notifications. That way YouTube lets you know anytime I upload new content. So here's what I'm going to use on this video. I'm going to use some necklaces. Now these necklaces have two sides to them, or should I say the heart in the middle has two sides. So you can flip it over and you can put a sublimation heart inside this side as well. So I went ahead and tried these out by doing the R and the P for my great nieces, and then I wanted a picture of them together on this side so they can either wear it with the picture showing or their initial showing. Now this package of sublimation blanks came with a bunch of these. I got several in the rose gold, several in the silver like I'm using here, and then several in a traditional gold. Now the silver ones are absolutely my favorite because to me they're just less in your face. They're already in your face with all these little fake diamonds, but I think these two girls are going to love them. So in addition to the earrings, and then here's the rest of the blanks that'll go with these. I'll show you a full package in a minute. I'm going to use my Cricut Easy Press Mini, some heat tape, scissors, butcher paper, copy paper's fine too. That's just going to be to protect my heat mat. And then I'm using a really dense heat mat that I got off of Amazon. The corners are rounded because I cut it to fit my HTV ront. And then I'm going to use pictures of my two nieces together. I went ahead and printed 4 just in case I messed one up. All right, so let's go ahead and cut this out. Now, I have a little heart around the picture just to act as a template so that I know where to put my sublimation blank. So I'm just going to cut around most of it. That way I know exactly where to put my heating iron. Okay, so in the necklaces, you get the actual necklace. You get in each set, you get 2 sublimation blanks, 1 for each side. And then also in each set, you get 2 pieces of adhesive heart paper. And so there's adhesive on both sides. You'll understand more here in just a few minutes when we finish this. All right, so let's go ahead and get the rest out. Now I just put all my leftovers together in one package. So that's why there were still 2 of the sublimation blanks and there were still 2 of the adhesive hearts. All right, let's go ahead and flip those over since it's going on the other side. And I'll just set those aside for a minute. I want to go ahead and set my Cricut Easy Press Mini to high. So I push it 3 times, wait for it to heat up. When it's ready, it beeps and the 3 lines turn green. Now you could use other heat presses or your Cricut Easy Press as long as what you're using gets up high enough in temperature. In my case, I like to sublimate at 385 to 390. Now I'm going to put 2 pieces of paper under it to protect my mat. And I did mess up a mat recently. I was so upset. So anyway, I need to do a better job of protecting it. Now, Julie left a comment for me because she saw me struggling trying to get the protective film off of something. And so I tried it this morning and it worked. So let me show you. She said, put a piece of heat tape on top of it and then have some left over off the side. Now she didn't say to actually roller it or bray it, but I did when I tried it this morning. I thought that would just help it adhere. Then she said, take the piece that's hanging off and pull it up. Oops. All right, let me give it some more pressure over here. All right. You're going to pull up. Oh, it worked that time. And it pulled the film off. So if you try it and it doesn't work, press down harder to get the tape attached to the film. I just thought that was an excellent little hack. Okay, so to do this, okay, my Cricut just beeped, I'm ready. To do this, I'm going to put my heart down, and then the heart picture, that is, and then I'm going to put the sublimation blank on top of it with the sublimation side down, that's the white side, and then I want to make sure that the black around it, which I just put on there to help me line it up, I want to make sure that does not get on my sublimation blank. Okay, now I can tell that one of the little stars that I added is going to get cut off, but I don't really care. That's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm just going to put one piece of tape on that just to hold it in place, and then I'm going to cut off the excess tape. All right, let's put this down, and then I'm going to put one piece on top of it. You have the paper itself, and then one extra piece. I think that's enough. And then I'm going to press this for 45 seconds. So I'm going to ask Alexa to set a timer for 45 seconds. Okay, now I want that to cool down just for a minute, because if you don't let it cool down and your paper moves on your sublimation blank while it's still really hot, you can cause blurring. So I just want to set this off to the side, and now I'll get my second one ready. All right, I'm going to use Julie's trick again. Pull up on it, and it came off again. I love that. I love it when people give me great ideas like that. So thank you so much, Julie, if you're watching. All right, we'll go ahead and cut another one of these out. Just like the last time, I'm going to set it down with the picture side up. Now it's sublimation, so it's not real bright yet. It'll get vivid once I add the heat to it. Alrighty, that looks good. Okay, change my tactic. I'm just going to tape it to the paper, flip it over. I want to get two. Okay, so here's why you need protection. Look at that. All that ink on the outside went through to this piece of paper. And I can see it on the back. I don't know if I'm just seeing through the paper or not. That's why I use two pieces. So I really don't want to use that piece of paper again. Paper is so cheap, and pressing mats aren't. This wasn't bad. It was $20-some, but still. All right, so I'm going to put that upside down, put one more piece on top of it, and we're going to go 45 more seconds. All right, so I'll set that one aside, and I'll check the first one. Oh, so cute. Oh my goodness, look at those two little cuties. I'm done with that. I'm done with my tape. All right, so it doesn't matter which necklace I put it on because they're both getting the same picture. Okay, so these are double-sided pieces of film. So you have to pull the little protective paper off. All right, I fought with that for a while, so I went off camera so that I could peel back both of those. If you have a great hack for this, let me know as well. All right, so we're going to get that inside there, and I didn't have it very well placed. I think if I put the edge of it or the little pointy thing of it down, there we go, that's much better. And the adhesive is slightly smaller than the bottom of this, which I like. That way it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect and it's still going to work. All right, so let's pull up this side of the protective paper. And I'll make sure the sticky stuff is down. It is. I can see it. It's a little bit blurry and it's very sticky. And then this piece fits in there nicely. It's just going to fall into place. Just like the film, it is slightly smaller than the back of the heart. Okay, so I just want to push down really hard on all areas of this, and I'm done. There's one. Very cute. And then if I flip it around, there's the other side, and that's her initial. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but the purple background that I used is supposed to look like embossed hearts, and it really does. And then this is an alphabet. I got both of those off of Creative Fabrica. If you haven't tried Creative Fabrica, it is phenomenal for crafters. And so I'll go ahead and I'll put a link to it in the video description. And if you use that link, you can actually get a free trial membership for 30 days. All you need to do is cancel before the 30 days are over. Okay, so there's that piece of adhesive. Once you get it stuck down, it's easier to get the second side off because you're pushing against something hard. All right, let's check this one out. Press that down. And then, once again, my cute little nieces, my great nieces, and then her initial on this side. Now, just to show you real quickly, this is what came in each of the packages, because I might have confused you by having the leftover parts in one bag. Okay, so you get the pendant. Again, it's two-sided. You get 2 pieces of the sticky stuff. You get 2 sublimation blanks. Again, they have film on them. And then you get your chain. So I appreciate the company that sent these to me to try. I hope you enjoyed the video. And until my next one, bye-bye. So in today's video, I'm going to make a couple of sublimation